So, new to me toy. Traded off my skid steer trailer. Don't really need it. It's a big tri-axle unit, and I don't have the mini excavator anymore, and I don't think I'll have anything that big for a long time if I ever do get another one. But I've got lots of landscaping stuff I want to do in my yard, and even though this is rusty and crusty, I'm hoping to wire wheel it or even get somebody to sandblast it and repaint it. But you know, these are a pretty penny usually, so the guy I traded it with needed a big trailer for hauling some logs for his sawmill. He's got one of those portable ones, so I said I sure wouldn't mind a dump trailer. And I mean, I know it's rusty and crusty, but it can always be repaired. So the one thing was, I didn't want to dump or go up or go down, because this is power up, power down. It's a double acting cylinder, as you can see. All it was the battery was dead, and he just didn't want to change out the battery, so I'm just testing it out here. Let's put a brand new AC Delco battery in there. I'm going to put the trickle charger on it and top it right off. I love that. It's a 14,000 pound trailer. I'll just insure it for a little under 10,000 so I don't have to get it safetied every year. And other than having to repaint it and all that, or sandblast and repaint, I've got to change the plug on it because this is like 6-pin or something weird. It won't plug in on my Ford, so that's easy enough. And one of the things to hold the barn doors open here is busted off, so we'll see about getting that fixed, or fix it myself, whatever. See, it just catches into there or whatever. Get it for cheap or nothing, so got a good tarp on it, so it can haul some topsoil, it can haul compost. So we got some friends that always get a huge amount of leaves every year. And I borrowed a dump trailer last fall and hauled one load. He had already hauled most of them off to the municipal transfer station. They have a composting pile there. I said, just haul them here. I'll even come and bring them with my tractor, or I'll even bring my tractor and we can load them into the dump trailer. And he already hauled off a whole bunch. So this fall I'll be in there like a flies on shit with the dump trailer and load them all up and haul them here, because I use that in the garden and mix them with horse manure I get from neighbors across the road, and then mix them in to the garden with a rototiller. So we're just waiting for everything to dry up. Snow just left pretty much last week, so everything's just got to thaw out and dry up. It looks okay now, but it's still a bit frozen. And then this is where we fixed the water well, and I just went over it with the tractor earlier, so it's still got lots of frost in it, and I was just about getting stuck in there with the tractor, but I just wanted to go back and forth a little bit just to spread it out and let it dry and let it thaw out a bit. So biggest problem is well, when we dug this up last fall, the guy that bought out the lease on my mini excavator, he does this sort of work, so he had me do the digging. I wanted to strip the topsoil so that I didn't have to buy as much topsoil to fix everything up after, and we have pretty thick topsoil here, sandy loam. So I started trying to dig, and it was pretty frozen, so it just came out in big blocky chunks. And but it was still smart that I stripped it, and then all the kind of silty, clayey mud is all underneath, so it worked out pretty good. It's going to settle a lot. So the connection's 8 feet down, and I thought it was going to be a lot shallower at the old well there that I'm going to abandon soon, or backfill it. But I thought it was going to be way shallower, because it was 6 foot 6 inches where the water line came in from this one. But it turned out that it went down to 8 feet, so it was sitting right on the hard pan clay underneath. So it worked out fine. I didn't have to worry about the frost freezing everything up. So, but I had to get all the dirt on right away as soon as we had it hooked up, because I had to, it was about -7 degrees Celsius, not real cold, but the soil was already starting to freeze that was exposed. So we had to, as soon as we had the connection, then I started backfilling. So otherwise I would have liked to have kind of patted it in properly and then track packed it all in, but sometimes you do what you can. So, and getting sometimes these guys out here is like pulling teeth. So like that well was drilled in 2021 I think, and I couldn't get anybody out here to come and do the hookup for me. I didn't even have the mini excavator at the time. I got that later on, and yeah, it took till 2023 to get it hooked up. 2022 was really wet. It rained all the time, and the shallow well here, the water was almost way up at the top, and it's down there a ways now. So I have to, it's 14 feet deep, so I gotta get a load of sand in. I might get a 2-inch submersible to pump it down and then dump sand in there so it doesn't become a big squishy mess, but get sand in and top it off with clay. And about 3 feet from the surface, I'm going to cut the ring out, or cut out a ring of this culvert with a sawzall or something like that. And then we'll just make the garden go from, I don't know, just the inside of the well, the new well, to squared up to this corner here. So that'll all be garden. And then we'll have a lot of room for stuff. So the wife likes to space things out so you can sort of weed and cultivate around everything. So we got the space, so why not? So yeah, everything's kind of slowly coming together. So yeah, I'm glad I got the dump trailer issue fixed now. That was easy. So there you go.